Ladies and gents, this improv story is based on the idea Edinburgh, hill under Edinburgh Castle erupts. Let the story commence. Did you know the Edinburgh Castle is on a hill? And did you know it's actually a volcano? A dormant volcano. And did you know that it isn't actually dormant? Well, does dormant mean just sleeping? Or am I thinking about a dead volcano? It doesn't really matter. The fact is, it's a fucking volcano. And people thought, nothing's going to happen with it. Turns out, this is what happened. One day, at the Fringe, at the Edinburgh Fringe, which is happening in August, and you can buy tickets for my show by doing !Fringe. Here, if you're watching this on YouTube, you can. Do not phone in if you're watching this at a later date. Phone lines are now closed. It was halfway into the Fringe, and the place was nice and busy. Everything's gone well. Not going well for everybody. There's some comedians, things are only going too well and are going like that. My show, not getting a lot of people in the door. Alright. What size of seat? What kind of seat is it? 150? 150 seats, aye. How many people are coming in? 10. Sometimes 9 have to cancel the show. Sometimes Saturdays, a wee bit better, 35, 40. There was one day I got quite a lot of people in, but they were kind of there for a few days. Alright. Speaking to some other comedians, this is partly based on a true story. I've met lots of different comedy folk, been introduced to them for a wee second. And this is thingy, and I've went, oh, hiya. Alright, where are you? You got a show? And aye. Where's your show? Oh, the thingy, as if I'm going to know. I don't know where it is. How's it going? Not too good? No. Not too good. I mean, it's cost me about $8,000 to rent that. Costs about $8,000, and it's cost me about $2,000 to rent that flat, and it's cost me about fucking hell. And I feel like going like that to him. I've been in the presence of a guy that I got chatting to for just 5 minutes. About 5 minutes. And me and a few other folk, this is a story that's also a true story, that's mixed with fact with fiction. Last Fringe, or the Fringe before, I was sitting in a kind of pub cafe sort of place, and sitting there with this other comedian guy I know, and somebody else, and somebody who makes shows or something like that. It was just about 4 years, and this guy came in who knew this other person I was with, and he came in and he was all sort of jittery and all that, as if he fucking, smokes fags all the fucking time, like that, as if he's tons of coffee. It wasn't like coke, it wasn't snorting. He just like, right, he's getting all pissed off about things and all that. It's just all like that. A guy you've never seen, right? Nobody will know. Guy you've never seen. And he's just like that. Just like all the time. It's just crap. Just I think it's going to be my last year. There's no point in saying any names like Ed Byrne, Dylan Moran, or Darryl O'Brien, things like that. You don't know the person. I've never seen the person in my life. You will not know this cunt. I don't know who the fuck the guy was. He was just some guy, right, who happens to have a show. Tons of them, thousands of them at the Fringe. He came in for 5 minutes and he left, right? He's like, crap. And the person that I was with, he knew this lassie, I think, and the lassie knew this guy. That was a flatmate. She was having to share a flat with a guy during the Fringe. He was a comedian and all, maybe. I'm not sure. And she was looking as if, you know, she's had to put up with his shite for about 2 fucking weeks now, and she's had enough. But she's like, right, I know, oh, don't be like that, don't, you know, try and be positive. And what's the point being positive? Just the same thing every year. Don't know why I bother, you know, it's been 10 years I've been going, oh, right, but this is definitely my last year. And I said, well, why, you know, I felt like going like that. Why are you doing it? I felt like going like that. Why are you doing it? Why are you fucking doing it then? How long does it fucking take for you to fucking get somewhere? Try something for like 3, 4, 5 years maybe, and then go, fuck this. But if it's fucking progressive, if it's not sort of getting a wee bit better, expose them. I don't know, Megnut, I don't know who the fuck they were. Megnut, I don't know who they fucking were. But he was all grumpy and moody, and he was sort of taking out on her a wee bit. He was being a wee bit discreet. I can't even remember. He looked like, you know, he had a cap, bit of stubble. I can't see if you put him in a line-up right now, I wouldn't even recognise the cunt. Right? But he was like that. He might have been smelly, I'm not sure. But he was kind of like that, right? And he knew my stuff though. He knew my stuff. He could be watching right now for all I know. But I thought, you know, he was a bit kind of, he seemed a bit fucking rude. But in a stressed out way. And he said, that's it. Not doing the fringe again, that's it. He might have been Scottish, he might have been English, I can't even remember. But he was like, just all pissed off, just like, don't bother. That's crap. I'm not going to bother going back tomorrow. I'm not going to do it. I just walked out the other day. Oh really, what happened? I could just still, I'm not laughing. I just thought, you know what, forget it. And I just walked out. You walked out during a show? I just thought, well, there's only 5 of them. I just thought, you know what? You know, if you're not into it, I'm not into it. It was something like that. I don't know if he did it exactly that, but it was something like that. And I was like, fucking hell, Christ. And I felt like saying him, you left, right? And then I was speaking about him, I was like, who was that? Oh, it's like a friend, and he was, he's not doing too well and all that. And I was going like that. This is all true, this. I was saying, why is he fucking there? Why does he do it? I mean, let's say I was making websites and I didn't like it. Right, Lynn used to do design stuff, right? And she was dead good at it. And she was getting a job out of it. She was self-employed for a while and then self-employed, doing really well. And then for many, many years, she was always saying, I fucking hate this. I hate design. Hate it all. Fucking hate it. Used to like it till I actually had to deal with clients and all the rest of it. And you'll find the exact same with anybody who's in that type of work. I think a lot of people are just like that, a lot of fucking shite. But at least it's bringing in the money. You might not like it, you might hate it, but at least it's bringing in the money. Whereas with this guy, I wouldn't say, well, keep at it because at least it's bringing in the money. It's not bringing in the money. You're losing fucking money. You've been doing it for 10 years. It hasn't been getting progressively fucking better. You're not making maybe any contacts. You're not opening any fucking doors. You're not like taking a hit with the money, but at least you're opening a few doors here and there. You're not getting to really meet people and go, oh, can I be in your thing? Or, you know, I could write for you. Or anything. It's just like 10 bastarding fucking years, man. 10 years. And it's not been getting better in any sort of way. Any fucking way. By any measurement. Popularity, but you're still not enjoying it. Money, but you're not popular. Nothing. And I was saying to the folk around us, why does it not just get up? Just fucking get up. And do something else. Get fucking up. Jesus Christ, look at your fucking mental health. This is a nightmare. That's 10 fucking years of misery. Stop. No. I didn't know how to, you know, I felt like fucking going like that to him. I would never say to him. I thought, how do you do that, man? How do you do it? And we were talking about people like him, and we were all saying how we've heard it again and again and again. It's like a carbon copy of all these other comedians. It's not going well, it's not going well, it's not going well. I mean, people who are getting like 2-3 people through the door, it's skinning them, and they keep coming back. Would he do? Would he do? The good thing is, halfway into this particular fringe, that volcano that's underneath Edinburgh Castle just went like fucking boom. We're talking fucking lava. We're talking big bits of lava getting chucked into the fucking air. We're talking about soot. Tons of fucking soot. We're talking about fucking what is it? No sulfuric acid, like sulphur. We're talking about poisonous fucking gas. We're talking about a lot. And it just fucking, it's like bang, man. Pompeii. We're talking fucking, that's right, New Pompeii. Edinburgh turned into a fucking Pompeii. Just like that. Just like that. But do they not have technology? Do they not have technology that can sort of determine if, you know, if there's a wee vibration to begin with? There is. But the technology, the way it was set up, it went through to the control centre, you know, the centre that sort of checks up on it, and that was in Glasgow. In Glasgow, there's a guy there in charge. There was a guy there in charge, and he saw the vibrations. And he saw it getting worse day after day, and he thought, there's a lot of people going to die here, man. There's a lot of people going to die. Big red button there. Big red button, big evacuation button. Evacuate the city button. And he just thought, and they say eventually, you know what he did? He just went, fuck them. Fuck them. Because this guy's for Glasgow, and they're in Edinburgh. In Edinburgh, during the 70s and 80s, Edinburgh Council had a secret plan and secret plot that they executed to try and talk down and degrade the status of Glasgow economically and all the rest of it. It's there on record. They try to, not just by going, come to Edinburgh, it's better than Glasgow, but covertly, cloak and dagger style, try to wreck Glasgow. Glasgow's already got enough of its fucking problems, but Edinburgh actually went out their way, put effort in to try and talk Glasgow down, disgrace it, make it bad. That's what they had to do. It didn't fucking work. It didn't work. But more recently, do you remember me showing you when I went on the wee kind of cycle about Glasgow, and I said, look, there's the cone. There's the cone on the Duke of Wellington statue outside the Gallery of Modern Art. People have been putting this traffic cone on their head for years. For years. It's just a thing people do now. It's so funny. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love knowing that it gets done and the council don't do anything about it. The police don't ban it. The police don't stop you. Even though you could fall and fucking die. They just go, it's just something we do here. It's a giggle. It's a laugh. There's a guy sitting on top of a fucking horse, a very important person, Duke of Wellington, whoever the fuck that is, and he's got a traffic cone on his fucking head. Brilliant. Lovely. But then, as I told you on that stream that time, there was some council advisor or somebody like that, culture advisor for Glasgow, who said we need to stop this now. It's creating a bad image for Glasgow. This traffic cone, it's not funny. That's what she said. Something like that. It's not funny. It's creating a bad image. It makes the city looks kind of messy and run down. And everybody was like, fucking what? What? Everybody piled on her. And I don't know what happened to her, but she's not on that job anymore. You know what she was for? Fucking Edinburgh. She was for fucking Edinburgh. So you had somebody for fucking Edinburgh, and it wasn't her business to come through to Glasgow, and she didn't get it, and she tried to wreck this fucking place. Well, see this guy in Glasgow, in the monitoring station for the fucking volcano underneath Edinburgh Castle. He's for fucking Glasgow. Well, he decided, strike one. The stuff the council tried to do in the 80s to try and talk down Glasgow and try and wreck Glasgow. Strike two. Sending through a fucking saboteur. Strike three. No strike three. Don't get any strike threes with Glasgow when it comes to Edinburgh. They've already had a strike by claiming to be the capital of fucking Scotland. Why? Why should you be the capital? Why? Because you got a lot of castle and some windy fucking streets. That's your strike. Strike one, then strike two, then strike three, you're out. And he didn't press the button. He didn't press the button to alert them that they're all about to die. He didn't do it. New Pompeii. After all, they'd love all that, would they know? They'd love all that. Pompeii, you know, people visit Pompeii and go, oh, the tourist attraction. They don't do that with Glasgow. They don't really do that with Glasgow. Glasgow's more like a city sort of getting on with it, you know, it's more about people. It's not about like, oh, look at this wee windy street. Glasgow's about the people. Glasgow's about the people. And having a laugh. You're not going to get a laugh in Edinburgh. You don't make me laugh. You think you're going to get a laugh in fucking Edinburgh? Sick of these folk. They arrive at fucking Glasgow fucking airport, and this first thing they do is to go from Glasgow airport to fucking Queen Street station, and they go straight to fucking Edinburgh. Sick of it. I'm fucking sick of it. Well, Edinburgh, you know what? See, if you want a nice wee cobbly, wee fucking touristy fucking tartan fucking shortbread tin wee fucking city to look at, and no an actual city of people with culture and character who like a bit of a fucking laugh, then you know what? We're going to make sure that you stay like that. If that's what you want, you just want a wee tourist attraction. It's not really about the people. How's about all the people vanish and you're just left with the wee windy streets? How's about that? Would you like that? And we will preserve it forever and ever under fucking 20 foot of fucking ash and fucking lava. How's about that? You want that? You got it. And that fucking button, that big red button to alert everybody in Edinburgh to get out, was not pressed that day. And many people died that day. Many. Hundreds of thousands. Including, in fact, I think you're talking about 1 million. All the people that come to Edinburgh during the Fringe. Performers, entertainers, people going to see the shows. You're talking about 1 million. Now, how do I know that happened? How do I know that happened? See that man? See that man in the monitoring station for the volcano? That man was me. The end.